Hey everybody, I know you guys have been wanting to have a tour of the garden, so I came up here this evening. I had to check my plants and water them, make sure they had enough water. We've had a lot of rain this week, off and on, but I just wanted to check them. So let's go on in the garden. Okay, so here is the entrance. Still need to do a lot of work out here on the ground, but we're working on it. Over here we got a little bitty flower bed. I got some, excuse me, marigolds planted out in there and some ferns, and I seed planted a lot of marigolds and also some rows of Sharon that mom gave me. The reason I put so many marigolds in there is because deer do not like marigolds, so it might keep the deer away. But you can see we have a fence. What is that, about 6 feet all the way up, and then I have the Tibetan prayer flags around the top. I did that because I saw that on Cog Hill Farm. If you guys don't follow them, you really should. They have a lot of great ideas, and Jason and Brooke over there are really great. But they did that on their old farm around their garden and kept the deer out. So we got a new frame up here around, and going in, I'm not sure why, but this bed is not growing as fast. Sorry, some of the lettuce and stuff's laying down flat because I just watered. But I put in the green trellis rope to let the peas grow up. As you can see, my radishes are all coming up. Peas are coming up back there. And they're going to be climbing up this rope trellis I got. I'll put a link down below if you guys want something like that. They work great. They got different colors, brown and green. I like the green so it'll blend in with the peas as they go up. But then as you go in, at my workbench, as you can see, I am working. I've got some snapdragons and cucumbers there and some squash I need to plant. Found this beautiful plant the other day at, where was that? I think it was a Home Depot. Yeah, Home Depot. It's a lavender plant. It's a lavender tree, actually. And I still have a couple snapdragons here I need to get planted. I'll plant them out front because they're deer resistant as well. I've got sunflowers growing here, a bunch more marigolds there. These are all my tomato plants that are taking their good old time. So, and then there's a watermelon back there. I'm not sure what this one is. Oh, this is our cantaloupe. I gotta get them planted. Over here, got more, I think these are mammoth sunflowers. These are Sweet Williams. They're just starting to pop up. Very slow growers. And this is my African marigolds. They get really large. I'm gonna put them along the outside fence here. So over here, I have my green stalk. Well, one of them. Now this one, I only have 3 tiers on it. They are a 5-tier, and I do have the other 2 tiers, but I wanted to get this put together the other day on the weekend before we left because I want to get the plants in there so they didn't die. I've got all kinds of, down at the bottom I got basil. Over here I got purple basil. I got rosemary up here, some dill, different kinds of basil over here. And let's see what, get a good look at that. That's my oregano. And I believe this one is my, excuse the tree, this is my chocolate mint. It smells, well, it smells just like chocolate. It's wonderful. So, but that's why there's only 3 here. I'll probably get more plants and seeds and do the other 2 tiers tomorrow. And now the green stalk does come with a top you can get separately. They are on back order. So I just went to Lowe's and I bought, those are 5-gallon bucket paint strainers. And I put those on top because this is where you pour your water in. And I just didn't want all these leaves and dirt getting down in there. So this catches it real nice for me. I got the other one over here. I did the same thing up on top. And then I got strawberries. We actually have strawberries getting ready to come on all over the place. This one I did a lot of petunias. I love petunias. And some flowers at the bottom. Some more lavender. I mean, I like my garden for my veggies, but I also like it nice and pretty with some flowers. So I figured that would be nice and bushy. I, again, got that idea from Jason over at Cog Hill Farms. You should see his green stalk with all the petunias. Then this is, well, let's start over there. This is going to get filled in tomorrow with about 4 or 5 inches of dirt. I could just scrape up all these sticks. I mean, this is great mountain soil. It's rich. I mean, for years and years and years and years, it's been nothing but leaves and stuff decaying up here. But I'm going to put watermelon, cucumbers, some corn back in the back along maybe a row all the way around it in the back. So that'll get done this weekend. This is my first raised bed. Well, not really my first, because over there's my first two. So this is my third raised bed. I've got super sweet cherry tomatoes in the front, those two. And the 6 in the back are sausage tomatoes. They're like a Roma tomato. If you haven't had those are really good. Of course, I'm putting marigolds everywhere in here too. And along the edge here, I don't know if you can see them coming up. Yeah, there's some little green. You can see them coming. That's more Sweet Williams I've got coming up. I thought I'd just put a nice little line of flowers there. Over here, I got my Cherokee purple tomatoes. And the rest of the bed back there, the other 4 are empty because those are what I'm growing over on the workbench that I'm going to put in. That way I don't have all my tomatoes coming on at once. I'll have, you know, these coming on, and then those will come on about a month later. Over here, right now all I have in here is my glass corn, and I'll have to put a link down below if you guys haven't seen that. It's just a colored corn. It's actually a popcorn. You can pop it. And I've got a row of that along the back of this bed, and I've got a row of it along the back of my pepper bed. This is all my peppers, which I got banana peppers there, and this front one's a banana pepper. This one over here is a jalapeno. More of my marigolds. I like marigolds. And I got gypsy sweet pepper here. You might see some little things popped up here in the front. I do have onions planted intermittently along the front here. So there's onions in this one as well. Got my purple bell peppers. I got 2 red pepper plants here and green pepper plants back there. So those are all my bell peppers, my hot peppers, not so hot peppers. And then I got a Tabasco plant back here, and that's going to give me my really hot Tabasco peppers. I just put it in with some more marigolds, not marigolds, petunias. And this is a solar fountain. It's not doing real good right now because the sun's not hitting it. But when the sun's directly on it, it sprays around. And I put some rocks in there, a place for the bees to land and the birds get something to drink. And my last bed here, this is all onions on this side. And then over here I got Swiss chard. It is actually starting to come up along there. I got 3 rows of Swiss chard. Some more right there coming up. So this bed's half and half Swiss chard and the other half onions. Then of course, if you guys remember, my potatoes, these are my sweet potatoes. One of you lovely people sent me some sweet potato slips, and I've planted them and they are doing good. These potatoes need mounded. I need to put more dirt in tomorrow, so I gotta go to get some more dirt. I'm about out. And this needs mounded. These are my potatoes coming up beautifully. This one is amazing. And then over on this side, haven't put anything in here yet, but these potatoes are nice and bushy. 2 more. I think these are the purple potatoes. And these back here. I got a little rose bush that I got last year on sale. So I just put it in here. I'm not sure where I'm going to put it yet. But like I said, those tomatoes right there are what's going to go in the back of the bed over there behind the Cherokee purple. So I put some lights up here. These are solar lights. I don't know if you can see the light bulbs up there. And the solar is over there on the fence. You can see back there on the other side of my garden is my compost bin, and I think one of our lawnmowers and the beast that I chopped through the woods with. And I am totally surrounded. And if you listen, you can hear the birds. I love sitting out here just listening to them. Yep, I'm out here in the middle of the woods. It's beautiful. And just to give you a little idea where I'm standing, over there's our workshop that we built. My ladder sitting here. I put up our prayer flags a little bit ago. So, and our truck sitting way over there. way over there on the other side of the truck, and to the right is going to be where the cabin sits. Now I am thinking, I don't know what you guys think, I'm putting another raised bed, but maybe as tall as these, because these are shorter in here, and just make it about 8 inches wide and about 5 foot long, and just place it at an angle through here. I was thinking about putting my purple beans in here. I got some, I forget what they're called, purple snake beans or rattlesnake beans. I want to try growing those. I thought it'd be nice to sit those right down the middle here and then stake them up with some bamboo and let them grow straight up, because we're gonna have stuff all the way around the edge. Gonna have glass corn back there along that whole back row, and my corn up here. More of the, those are all the pallets over there that we've been getting. That's what's been building all of these raised beds. And they're not, we didn't dye these. A lot of people I saw commenting that they thought we painted or varnished them. All it is different colors of wood that's on the pallets, and then it's coated in linseed oil to help keep it from, you know, deteriorating faster. And then a coating of, it's not polyurethane, but something to help keep the color and keep it sealed. So we put that on also. But all the pallets we checked, and none of them were sprayed with anything. They were all dry, heat kill dried. So there was no chemicals that we're gonna have on this. So just thought I'd give you guys a quick tour of the garden and where I'm gonna be playing all weekend, as long as it's not pouring rain. That back there will be cleared out next year, because I do not have enough room in this garden. So it's gonna be cleared there. That tree that fell here is going to be coming down. I'll get the chainsaw out this weekend, get rid of it, and these that came down with it. And this will all be cleared out, probably over to that pine tree there, and then a straight line up so I can expand even further, because right on the other side of those trees that are down is where the chicken coop's gonna go. And both of the chicken coops. I'm gonna have a laying hens and also silkies. So I'll have 2 of them over there and keep them separate. So this is my beautiful garden area, and hopefully I'll have a video of harvesting in a couple months and have all the beautiful food that I'm gonna be living on. So y'all take care. Love you. God bless. Thank you for sticking in there with me. I've been busy trying to get all this stuff done, so I haven't had a lot of time to do cooking videos. Maybe I'll break out the cast iron tomorrow and we will do something up here. So until I see you again, y'all take care. God bless and love you. Bye-bye.